Hello, everybody, and it's Thursday. Yes, it's your girl Isha E. Wilson, A. Ebony Stevens. Y'all know what I say. Thursday.
You know it.
That's when it's going down.
It's almost time for the weekend.
And then we get your lie together for Friday and your lie together for Monday. I really want to know, why do you think women we give each other such a hard time in everything, not just media, and everything. It ain't about being famous, because it's about being. I see people sleeping with people who become a rapper, a singer. Baby, it's Thursday. Hello, everybody, and it's Thursday. Yes, it's Thursday, baby. And you know, Friday and Saturday may be an amazing day, but when it's Thursday,
you know it.
That's when it's going down.
It's almost time for the weekend.
And then we get your lie together for Friday and your lie together for Monday.
You're right, because you need to recoup.
Exactly.
You know it.
So it's your girl Isha E. Wilson, A. Ebony Stevens. Y'all know what I say. Call me what you want to call me, but just make sure you call me. And I got this beautiful woman here today with me, Kimberly Parks. Girl, it's KP. It's
Girl,
Kimberly.
you call my whole government name. It KP in the building from Miss Decatur, where it's greater.
Where it's greater?
Where it's greater,
So
baby.
you're from Decatur for real?
I'm from Decatur, born and raised.
Really?
That's right.
Well, what school you went to?
Columbia High School.
No.
Yes, ma'am. Representing those Eagles. Eagle pride, baby.
Now, look, you know, I like to say I'm from Atlanta because I've been here forever. But people from the town I was born in be like, no. But people from Atlanta be like, are you from Atlanta? So I moved here in the 6th grade. I went to Mondays Middle School. I'm sorry. Middle school.
Okay.
Then I moved back to New York for the 7th grade year.
Okay.
Then I came back and I never went back.
Okay.
So then I went to Southwest Cab. I went back to
Southwest. Let's go.
Southwest Cab. But then I went to Reed, and I was on the back end. Then I went to YCA. Okay, I was on the back end. Okay, they had to keep on saying. I love Southwest Cab.
I do.
I love Southwest Cab. And I loved Reading. Reading wasn't ready for me. Reading, it was for real kids.
My brothers went to Reading.
Yeah, Reading is for like real kids, high school kids.
Not real kids. What was Columbia? Columbia was for real kids.
Columbia, baby.
Columbia
was not for no kids.
It was
Southwest Cab and Columbia was for grown folks.
Y'all bougie.
Yeah, now back in my day, we were bougie,
y'all
baby.
Bougie.
That's why I wear stilettos now. Stilettos, baby.
Yeah.
But Reading was like for sneakers, and you go to games and stuff, not to party, but just to really watch the football game.
Right.
And that's not, yeah. I actually tried to be a cheerleader every day. Knowing I skipped school so much, I tried to be a cheerleader.
I ain't skipping on school. My mom ain't play that.
I could tell your mom ain't play that.
Yeah, she was hard.
Yeah, I could tell.
My daddy, rest his soul. But
yeah. Reading wasn't ready for me. I was skipping school, and I was going to homeroom, had my homeroom teacher line saying I was there all day. You know, I wasn't right. So that's what led me to YCA, you know. But Decatur, where it's greater, that is what we do. Shout out to Tika and all the great people from Decatur, from the East Side. East Side. They always talk about the West End. I like the way they are talking about Side, but people don't talk about where it's really at the East Side.
It's the East Side where it's greater.
Okay. All right. Well, it's Thursday, and today, guys, we're going to be talking about some important things. We're going to talk about women in media. Now, first, let's give honor to Black History Month.
Okay.
That our little short month we get, but we're appreciative for it. You know. But every day I wake up as Black, because I'm Black. You know,
that's right.
But we're going to give honor to Black History Month. We're going to talk about some important people that made some differences in media, as well as the people today like ourselves that's paving the way in media. So, when we come back from this commercial, we're going to kick it off a little bit, just getting into that media response. And so while you are at your commercial, start looking up great people you know that's in the media, because I don't want y'all calling in talking about folks that we don't even know because your auntie Claw said that Sho used to be in the media and you ain't never looked it up, and we don't know who Sho and Pookie in the media is, okay?
Not Sho.
Yes, all right. So we going to go to commercial and make sure you come back with us. This is It's Thursday with your girl, Wilson A., Isha E, Lisa, Pizza, you know who I am.
Isa, Pizza.
And your girl KP.
Okay. You know it. Let's go.
We want you guys to know that we still are offering podcasts. So you can still come here. We will produce that podcast for you. We're going to film it. We're going to help you put it together, your segments. We'll even help you write it and help you get your guests in as well. So this is just a preview of what the new studio, in the process of us moving within this year. We've done some new things. We've worked with new organizations, partnered with different people. So excited to be part of the incubator program at the Russell Innovation Center. So it's like, this is the studio you guys see. You guys can get your own show here. We've got some different versions we're going to show you today. This is really a showcasing for all of you guys to see that you can come in now that the studio is set up and you can film your podcast here with us. I had Anthony Good, my right-hand man, here with me today. We gave you a little piece of what it would look like if you were to come and you were to film and do your podcast. You're going to get a highlight video from the production department. You see, we also have another area that could be switched out, 2 white chairs. You can put your drink, switch your table out. Come over here and you can have whatever, a different look. And so come out, record with us.
LeBron X, the black perspective, right here on E-Line TV. And I'm welcome, shalom. Sometimes people be sick and they don't know why.
Right.
Sometimes people be mentally and emotionally LeBron X with the black perspective.
And I'm still not doing what she told me to do.
Don't want to hear it. I'm on 10 and I'm ready.
Let me see. I can't even give my boys. This was
Talk to your dad?
I did. It was a family chat.
Oh, was it? Oh.
But that's what happens when you're a business owner. It's like, you step out on faith, and then God just have you.
I have a urban store. And we are back. I don't know what camera I'm supposed to be looking in, but we back, baby. We back. I'm looking at this. Okay. And so it's Thursday again. It's your girl, Wilson A, Isha E, Ebony Stevens, and your beautiful guest, KP.
You know it is me.
So, girl, let's get into it a little bit. You
That's
are
right.
in media, right?
That's right.
And what would you define now media in today's world?
Oof. So many people say they're in media, but media can be from photography, videography, from publicists, from assistant movies, anything. Like media it's just like Atlanta is like the black mecca of movies and entertainment. You could be going anywhere in Atlanta and be sitting next to a Denzel Washington or anybody. That's how Atlanta is. So, media is everything.
It is. I know I'm on camera getting my girl. I got to get KP on my phone too, y'all. I'm going to get right for the cameras, okay? But she's exactly right. I was shocked to learn that now today people say media is gaming. Like, I was shocked, like, when we were, opening up E-Line Media Production, people were like, yeah, gaming is media too.
That's
so
right.
Everybody classify everything in media.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, our company is a media and production company. Mm-hmm. So, like, we dibble in media because we have the publication, the magazine. And of course we do red carpets and we want to know what's going on. But we do a lot of production, and most of media has the underline of production because you have to produce something and put it together, right?
Yes.
And so when I start looking into like who made a difference in the world of media, it's just interesting because you start looking at what does media really mean, and you start saying, dang, who made a difference in media? Who are some of your icons in media?
Oof. Tyler Perry. No doubt.
Tyler Perry is the man.
Right? Tyler Perry is the GOAT because I love Sisters. So I watch Sisters all the time. Everything Tyler Perry does, it turns gold.
It's true.
So yeah, he's like my mentor, like within Steve Harvey. Like, I idolize those. Of course the infamous Oprah, Gayle King and all those, the legends, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't care. Oprah never gonna be played out to me, y'all.
Absolutely not.
What she did, everybody got different stories.
Yeah.
Everybody has different stories. And so people, I think, at my age, maybe they think like Oprah's story is outdated.
Yeah.
But it's just a different view of it. What she went through, people going through now. Girls getting pregnant, giving adoption, abortion, molestation. Those stories, that's happening now. It may look different.
It is.
Her story is important because it still shows that you can make it no matter what.
Absolutely.
And the fact that she got someone, when I think back to when I was a kid watching Oprah and how they talked about her weight and her looks, do you know how that has to be where you are finally living your dream, but you can't walk into the grocery store because somebody think they got the right to comment on your weight?
Right.
But you got to pick up a mic in front of 300 people and talk and go to cities and be the best you can, but people trying to cut you down every minute. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you got to be tough in this industry, especially as a woman. Yeah. One thing about me, a lot of men in the industry respect me more than the women. because I don't play that. I had 5 brothers, so I was kind of raised with men, so I keep that masculine energy. So they look at me and be like, yo, we not finna play with KP. I'm not with that.
Okay.
You can't sell me on what you got, what you look, or give me some and I can get you here. Well, if God ain't gonna get me there, then I ain't studying. But I'm not finna sell my soul to the devil just to get. So a lot of people, you know, they respect me, but women, they kind of give women hard times in this industry.
Why is that, KP?
They give me
know.
the hardest time.
I want to know. I really want to know, why do you think we give each other such a hard time in everything, not just media, in everything?
I think a lot of women have low self-esteem and they be intimidated. I don't care if you're the prettiest girl in the world. With me, I tell anybody, I can pull the baddest, whoever you think, whether I'm fat or skinny, but it's just my personality. A lot of women are so intimidated, and instead of just collabing together and working together on a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But everybody's so backdoor, everybody's shaded.
That's true.
They worry about if you're gonna take my man or you gonna do this.
That's
or
so
who
true.
knows who. Being a publicist is hard because a lot of people don't want to drop who they know. They don't want to get their contacts because they think they gonna steal, their contact. But it's all about how you present yourself, how you network, how you market.
Yep.
So it's just a lot of battle. I get more done by men than I do with women, because men just be like, yo, I like you, I respect your hustle, I respect your grind, let me introduce you. And it just works for me.
And you know what? It's interesting you said that, but I think sometimes men, not sometimes, they're raised to have that confidence. And I'm just keeping it real, y'all, so don't be offended. You could take a dude that maybe people consider ugly or not attractive, right? And he gonna put some swag on it and game on it.
He sure is.
And we gonna go for him. And he gonna be successful.
That's right.
Women, we internalize everything said to us and done to us, even the unsaid.
Right.
And so however we're not feeling, I don't care how bad we is, I don't care how bad the body is, how late our hair is, how much money. If we don't feel good about who we are, everybody becomes a target. And another woman who may not even have the swag, the internal that we have,
right,
we done let that dim our light a little bit. So now we feel we got to kill her shine. You know? And it's really, really sad. I struggle. I was saying this to you earlier. Like, I struggle with men and women sometimes, because women first will think it's a competitive thing.
Absolutely.
I'm like the most inclusive person. I'm all about doing me. I already know I'm gonna be who I am. I know I'm gonna go hard. Nobody can stop that. So I don't ever feel like somebody can stop anything I got going.
Absolutely.
And I think collaborating is the best thing you can do.
Absolutely.
But sometimes women will give me that offbeat, like, and men will think like, oh yeah, she wants something.
Yeah.
I don't want to sleep with y'all.
Right. That's
I'm not
exactly what they
looking
think.
to sleep with y'all.
And they try you.
Yeah.
Just as if you're gonna
if
bite.
you think I'm cute, don't mean I think you cute.
Absolutely.
It don't mean I'm stupid.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm prejudiced as hell. My homegirl be like, bitch, you think you Beyonce the way you be talking, cause cause I'm a full figure woman don't mean I want a full figure man. So your ass can't be better than mine if I'm I like a nice little, you know what I'm saying? I need a nice little body build, physique, tall, 6 foot, but I'm learning as you get older, you want somebody that just loves you for you. Because this is not KP every day. Sometimes KP don't feel like being KP.
Right.
Sometimes KP want to take her wig off.
Come on.
Take her lashes off. KP just want to be in the house with her sweats and whatever, with her feet kicked up, looking at Netflix, eating some 10-piece lemon pepper wing from American Deli.
10P, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be cute all the time.
Right.
So I need a man that's going to understand, Kimberly besides KP.
That's
like,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Know
That's
the
right.
difference.
And it's so funny because at the end of the day, I get the opposite. They automatically think when the wig come off, ain't no hair, and when the eyelash come off, that's so crazy to me. I'm thankful for my husband, baby, Stephen Irvin, baby, out there. I'm thankful
Shout
for him,
out to Steve.
because I like to say that's a real nigga.
Okay, a real one.
Yeah, ninja.
Can you say
because,
ninja?
baby, he liked the dimples in the booty. He liked the girl with the little cut short hair.
Hello, the
natural cut.
fupa.
Yeah, see, he liked the fupa.
I keep a fupa.
So whenever I put on extra, it's good. But when Isha is there, just Isha. He loved Isha because he like a real black.
Yeah.
He on black.
Yeah.
So I had to find. I used to date dudes that like to dress cute, like me, buy my clothes for me. They want us. We gotta look the same. I used to be into dudes like that, but what I found out is like I can't never turn off, and I was just like, hey, I need to turn off for a minute. Can I turn off for a minute?
I used to date guys like that. They want you to put on heels every day, look like this every day. I get tired. I don't want to wear heels.
Now, I love heels. I wear heels all the time, but my age, my 29, because I just turned 29 again. So my age is stopping me from wearing my... when I turn 29 again, my age, the heels...
Hey, you're 29. I'm 28. I'm 28.
Look. And let's talk about that, though. I'm glad we said that when we get back. We're going to talk about
Let's talk.
age on the red carpet, baby. I just felt it. I'm looking for
Lord.
coordinators right now.
Let's go.
Okay, so when we get back, when we get done paying these bills,
Let's talk about the red carpet. Yes, go.
That red carpet and how 29 might be too old for the carpet. I'm just saying. When we get back, guys, make sure
I
you stay
want
with
29 though, so keep that in mind.
We want you guys to know that we still are offering podcasts. So you can still come here. We will produce that podcast for you. We're going to film it. We're going to help you put it together, your segments. We'll even help you write it and help you get your guests in as well. So this is just a preview of what the new studio, in the process of us moving within this year. We've done some new things. We've worked with new organizations, partnered with different people. So excited to be part of the incubator program at the Russell Innovation Center. So it's like, this is the studio you guys see. You guys can get your own show here. We've got some different versions we're going to show you today. This is really a showcasing for all of you guys to see that you can come in now that the studio is set up and you can film your podcast here with us. I had Anthony Good, my right-hand man, here with me today. We gave you a little piece of what it would look like if you were to come and you were to film and do your podcast. You're going to get a highlight video from the production department. You see, we also have another area that could be switched out, 2 white chairs. You can put your drink, switch your table out. Come over here and you can have whatever, a different look. And so come out, record with us.
LeBron X, the black perspective, right here on Eline TV, and I'm
Welcome, shalom.
Sometimes people be sick and they don't know why.
Right.
Sometimes people be mentally and emotionally LeBron X with the black perspective.
And I'm still not doing what she told me to do.
Don't want to hear it. I'm on 10 and I'm ready.
Let me see. I can't even give my boys. This was talk to your dad?
I did. It was a family chat.
Oh, was it? Oh.
But that's what happens when you're a business owner. It's like, you step out on faith, and then God just have you. I have a urban store.
It's Thursday, baby, and I have in studio with me KP. It's the thickest, baby.
It's the thickest in the building. Decatur way is greater. What's up?
Look, we were talking about, I used to see her on the red carpet all the time. Working, baby. We was in the media grind. Okay, still running tour, right?
Right.
So, even though I'm 29, I think you may be 19 because I'm 29, you're 19.
That's right.
I start feeling a little bit now. If you know me, we know we had a huge team 2 years ago. We done slimmed down the team and we're getting back to growing it.
That's
so
right.
Back in the day, I wasn't on the red carpet. Now, back in the day, I've been here for some years. I used to be out there with the big boys and them.
Mm-hmm.
But recently, I got back on the carpet.
Okay.
And it's obvious I'm a little older than the ladies on the carpet.
Yes.
And so I be noticing, they be like, does it matter? I mean, you a younger baby, okay? You look young.
Mm-hmm.
But have you ever felt any type of way that you can see a lady like me get on the carpet and be like, what the hell is she doing on the carpet?
No, because it doesn't matter the age or, what you look like, whatever. If you got something going on, you got something popping. Atlanta's about who are you?
That's right.
They want to know what you got going on. So, what I'm saying, just because, I can't look at you until you got 100,000 followers. people want to know. So you might be an older woman, so get you on the red carpet, get your shine.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't hate.
Wait. I'm not an older woman.
I'm just saying, not saying literally you, but you know what I'm saying. Get your shine. I don't hate. When I run events with my red carpet, I don't care. I want everybody to shine. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain times, certain people get on the red carpet and just do the most. You know what I'm saying? And you got 2 followers. Like, get off my carpet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do the most.
She's taking me to each. She already knows she read my mind. So let's get into it. So she answered the question about, sometimes I feel that, y'all. Like, but I always see some baddies. Like, I see some young baddies on the carpet, and I want to work with them. Like, shout out to Cammie. She's a young girl doing her thing. Young woman. She's not a girl. Young woman. Shout out to Cammie. I really like her. She does great things, her own thing, and she's about collaboration as well. So when I see her, I'm like, look at my young sister out there. And I want to bring in young people like that. I actually don't care much for being on the red carpet. I just do what I do, and I know I do what I do.
I know Cammie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, I look for young people to replace me because I want to go back to where I'm just I'm a behind the scenes person. Even though I can be in front of the camera.
Absolutely.
But then let's talk about the followers. Let's get into it. She know how to run a show.
Let's go.
So we do a lot of reality shows, and mentors have told me, hey, when you're looking for your people for your reality shows, you need to look at their followers. So I understand it. I'm a rebel. I got to rebel against everything. So I get why you got to look for people with followers. I know that allegedly Love and Hip Hop looks for people with lots of followers so that they can be able to bind those brands together and get their followers and grow. And that makes good sense. So in my first business, ESV, we were really growing followers really good. We were at like 14,000 before I even really knew what followers was. We were growing really good. But ESV been around for a minute before social media was even popping, right? Mm-hmm. And so I kind of felt some type of way because I did so much, and I got people on there. They got like you said, 100,000 followers, but they haven't really did the work. Okay, so I know y'all gonna feel some type of way. So I'm like, people, everything in entertainment. I won't say everything, but we've done a lot. So everybody who know me from ESV know when I popped out, fashion show every other week. Packed. We've done a lot. So when I see people get in and want to give me advice, they got 100,000 followers, and I'm like, I done sold a couple shows. I'm like, I don't understand how you think your followers qualify you to tell me, but you ain't never sat in front of Warner Brothers or we or anybody to sell a film, but now you qualified because you got 100,000 followers.
Cap City.
I'm not knocking it because we on Eli Media, we only have like 6,800. ESB has we still got about 10,000, a little bit over 10,000 over there. We got Eli Magazine. We got a lot of followers in different places.
Right.
But I don't really look at followers when I look at brand. I know I might be wrong. I understand the need for it. That's why I'm live right now, baby. I understand the need for it. But I meet quality people who know their shit and they know what they're doing and they do big stuff and they're not intertwined with social media. How do you feel about that? What do you think about that?
So by me being a publicist, and a lot of people will be like, hey, I want you to represent me. I'm one of the people I got to do my homework. I like to get in your business. I need to see if your social media page goes with what you're doing. A lot of people can say, I do this, but your social media page shows nothing about what you do. So now I'm just like, yeah, you might have 200,000 followers, but what do you do? What are you promoting? Are you promoting your brand? Do I see you out in the street? Do I see this? Do you do this? Because a lot of people ask me, hey, I need you to represent me. I want you to put me on the radio. I want you to do this. I need you to do press promo. But then when I go on your page, you're doing nothing. So to me, I'm not able to get you on a Streets 94.5 or a V103 because they're going to be like, well, who are you? Well, what she does? Like, they want to know, who are you? What's your relevancy? Like, if you're not making big moves in the city, they not studying you. You might be a dope person, but your brand got to go with what you do. You know what I'm saying? You got to make that sacrifice to say, hey, if I'm doing this, I'm a publicist, I need to see you out and about. I need to see you at all the premieres, red carpets, premieres, music drops. I just need to see you moving. If I don't see you moving, I'm not intrigued. So I'm not pressed to be a publicist for you. You know what I'm saying? So I like to deal with people that's making noise. If you ain't making noise, I'm not interested.
So them some nuggets, y'all. That's real talk. That's like, so but what I hear you saying is a little bit different, and I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You saying you got to make moves. It may not be about the numbers, but if you're making moves and I see it, then it's there.
I'm interested.
Yeah, I get that. So KP just dropped some nuggets.
All day.
We got to go to commercial right now. They're trying to say we got to go to commercial. So if you're watching live, we watching. But for you guys, stay tuned in. Come right back. We about to go pay these bills. We'll be right back to It's Thursday, baby. We want you guys to know that we still are offering podcasts. So you can still come here. We will produce that podcast for you. We're going to film it. We're going to help you put it together, your segments. We'll even help you write it and help you get your guests in as well. So this is just a preview of what the new studio in the process of us moving within this year. We've done some new things. We've worked with new organizations, partnered with different people. So excited to be part of the incubator program at the Russell Innovation Center. So it's like, this is the studio you guys see. You guys can get your own show here. We've got some different versions we're going to show you today. This is really a showcasing for all of you guys to see that you can come in now that the studio is set up and you can film your podcast here with us.
I had Anthony Good, my right-hand man, here with me today. We gave you a little piece of what it would look like if you were to come and you were to film and do your podcast. You're going to get a highlight video from the production department. You see, we also have another area that could be switched out, 2 white chairs. You can put your drink, switch your table out, come over here and you can have whatever, a different look. And so come out, record with us.
LeBron X, the black perspective, right here on Eline TV, and I'm
Welcome,
just amped up
welcome,
today.
welcome, shalom.
Sometimes people be sick and they don't know why.
Right. Right.
Sometimes people be mentally and emotionally LeBron X with the black perspective.
And I'm still not doing what she told me to do.
Don't want to hear it. I'm on 10 and I'm ready.
Let me see. I can't even give my boys. This was talk to your dad.
I did. It was a family chat.
Oh, was it? Oh.
But that's what happens when you're a business owner. It's like, you step out on faith, and then God just have you.
And it's Thursday, guys. We are back. I'm really excited. It's Thursday used to be at my house, girl.
Oh.
It was my relaxation.
How about elevation?
Yeah, it was like I wanted to talk shit. We was doing other people's shows in the studio, but I would go home and talk shit on my at home with a little wine. Just talk what I want to talk about.
Little wine.
And I loved it because I could be who I was, and I didn't want to make it a produced show.
Mm-hmm.
But then I just started getting so many listeners, and I was like, I'm not even showing my face. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to produce it. I'm going to take it to the studio and produce it. So I'm excited. KP is our first guest on our Produced Is Thursday. Okay.
Hey.
And when we left, we were talking about followers. She gave some great nuggets out. If y'all didn't get it, I'm here looking at the live camera. I need to be looking at y'all folk at home. She gave out some great nuggets, and she talked really about what it's going to take. Like, she wasn't saying you had to have a lot of followers, but she said you had to be showing on your pages that you was doing stuff. So take that nugget, because a lot of y'all be like, there's no information, you got to pay for everything. Well, there was some free information.
You do, yeah.
She said, okay.
You do got to pay for it, but yeah, it was free.
So let's talk a little bit, let's get into it a little bit about what we see in these streets when it comes to the grind. Because media, people take as an opportunity to be the next to go. Like, you the next to go. You're gonna be famous. You're a star. You a star. So what do you see in the streets of the grind that people would do, men and women, to elevate their name, you know, or their circle. What you be seeing folk do?
They sell their soul to the devil. Like, a lot of people are not confident in who they are, you know. Like I said, I'm a very spiritual person, so I believe in God. Whoever the universe or he ever manifests, you know, to be in my life, I'm gonna work with you. I'm not screwing you for no connects.
And you see that, don't you see that?
You know, yeah, I do. I see it a lot. A lot of these guys be trying you or whatever. Like, I talk cash money shit. I talk shit all day. I got a potty mouth, so I can talk with the dope boys. So,
right.
You know, I can relate. I can talk. Well, I ain't sold no dope, sorry. But I can, you know, I used to be, you know, I can hang with them, but I can talk shit too. But they know not to try me. Like, once you get at a certain age in life, certain stuff don't turn you on no more. It's about a lot of other stuff. I got to see the hustle. I'm an old school woman, so I need to know if you can fix something. Can you fix a pipe with something broke in my house? Can you change some oil in my car? Can you change and rotate tires? Can you fix something in my house? You know, so I'm an old school woman. I was raised by old school parents, so I'm not intrigued with all this stuff that people be flashing. Yeah, I got my little bling bling too, but it is what it is. But I'm not impressed by everybody just try to do so much. It's Cap City in Atlanta. A lot of people say they got this, but y'all don't have nothing. Like, people sometimes will try you just to say, oh, do you know this or this? Like, right now, I'm partnering up. We're about to start a school. So I partnered up with Jagged Edge, Brum, Wingo, and Cal from Jagged Edge, and we're finna do a school. But somebody tried me the other day, like I don't know them. Like, you know, don't try me. You know what I'm saying? If I say I know, I know. I'm not Cap City. Nothing that I sell is Cap. I'm genuinely am very adamant about building organic relationships with people, with clients. I don't want to know who the worker bees is. I want the boss. I want the man. I want to know who runs the show. That's who I want to be in my relationship with.
It's so funny you said Cap City because in Atlanta, it's a lot of that.
Yes, it is.
And the crazy thing is, I'm such a I get into the work mode of where I want to go that sometimes I forget that people, we're not just saying in Atlanta, but we just see it a lot in Atlanta.
Right.
You know, I forget sometimes that people are really like name droppers in Atlanta, like, and they really be like, so, you know, so you right. So when you get with somebody that's really doing stuff, then it's like a question on like, if you really doing what you say you do you really be? I'm real quiet sometimes. Like, I got an opportunity to from somebody really close, and I'm not giving a name, not because I'm scared people gonna call for the opportunity, but I want to respect their space. And I ain't sleeping with him because he hooked me up, but put me in a position to be able to get a great story for Soul Train Awards, right? Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, I ain't tell one person, because in entertainment, as we said, sometimes stuff don't come through. You be like, da da da. Mm-hmm. I ain't tell one person. When he said, "Hey, your ticket is ready," we bounce. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, I didn't tell one person. But then people be like, "Well, you lying. You lying." Well, I don't speak on stuff because people in Atlanta do be trying. It is Cap City. It's all about who you know. And I'm really in a. It was so funny. We did a media thing over at the Lexi Center. Shout out to the Lexi Center. Shout out to TRL. I said, somebody look up, who is it? TRL that does the in the media mixers. I don't want to say the wrong thing because they good people. Is that the real group, the TRL? But I'll get it right because they good folk over there. Randy over there, and what's Dickie over there, so I want to make sure I get it correct. But they do these black media mixers and always have great people up on there. And low key, we really do big stuff. Mm-hmm. And I meet these people, and we have some different things going on with folk, and they Cap City, they over here talking about what they do. But for real, we actually do what they say they do. Like TRG, as we giving a shout out to TRG, the Resource Guild. They do the Black Media Mixer every last Tuesday of the month, I think it is. Mm-hmm. Just a shout out to them. I'm spitting all over it. Shout out to them. Great people, TRG, Dickie and Randy over there, really good folks. But we meet a lot of different people that come through. And at the end of the day, I'm real quiet. So somebody said, "Is she famous?" I know I've seen her before. Mm-hmm. And I said, "Well, you probably have because I be on everything doing media." And the person said, "Nah, she ain't famous. She just got one of the faces." Okay. It ain't about being famous because it's about being, you probably did see me because they're on the media. So, at the end of the day, people be putting out, they doing all this stuff. But when you really do the real work, you end up being where you're supposed to be at. You don't got to speak on people's names. You don't. When you walk up in there, you're like, "Oh, I know her." And in Atlanta, we trying to get that. Everybody, even the The murderer in Atlanta want to be cool in the daytime.
They do.
They robbing niggas at nighttime. In the daytime, they got
They
a suit
rob
and
you in the
jacket
daytime
on.
too. They don't care.
Look, they got the suit and jacket on.
They sure do.
Everybody's somebody in Atlanta.
They do.
They want to talk about crime in Chicago, crime, and they want to talk about our gun rate. Yeah, in Atlanta, we got that, but we know we're at the top number one. Everybody want to be somebody in Atlanta.
They do.
You know, this is what she said, Cap said. Everybody want to be somebody.
Cap City all day.
You know, so it's different here. I see people sleeping with folk to be with people and don't get the opportunity. People will become a rapper, a singer, a bag shaker just so they can be known. People connect with somebody in the entertainment space and say they sell sneakers and I'm a stylist. I'm a record label just so they can be in the mix. They will change every day,
baby. You gotta do your homework. You do, because a lot of people say I can do this, I can do that, and Pete, that's how you get took in this industry. They'll say I can do this or give me $5,000, I can create this big fantasy for you. And they don't. So then you get mad because you get took. And then a person like us that really make it happen. They give us the hardest time.
Yeah, be skeptical. Well, what you gonna do about it?
Or they be on you every second. What you doing this? What you doing? What you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, and because people don't have really taken them. You got to stop falling for followers and you got to stop falling for. I like what KP said. You actually gave us a huge nugget. Mm-hmm. Look at what's going on. Shout out to Naya over at Revolt. When we did some things to them, when we put out in the magazine, she gave a little nugget and she said, always put yourself in your publication if you're doing. She said, put yourself, because people tend to want to see. So put a picture of you interviewing, put a picture connected to yourself, because it's true. People will claim something they ain't doing and you'll be out doing the hard work. And when they sit down with you, they don't want to know why I got to pay you $5,000. You just gave this dude $10,000. He took every penny you had because he was fine. Yeah. And you slept with him, gave you the goodies. And
sure did. What you want. Gave him everything.
Everything
you got nothing.
So, baby, take a chance on
coochie.
yourself. Good to wet coochie.
So you're wet coochie. That's all you get. And you broke. That's two bad things. Broke and wet coochie. No. Sorry.
Now we about to get real. Well, KP is here. We talking that. But I want to know about KP because we're talking about women. So she's in PR, she's in media. And so we're going to dig into who is Kimberly Parks.
Oh, right. Kimberly Parks.
So Kimberly, you from Decatur, where it's greater.
Born and raised.
And tell us, who is Kimberly? First, give us what you do as a whole.
As a whole, so my daytime, I am a supervisor at Wellstar Hospital with revenue finance. I deal with a lot of numbers. I'm a numbers cruncher, so I deal with a lot of insurance companies. So I do that in the daytime, but I'm also a mother of two. I have a 19-year-old, CJ, playing ball, full scholarship in Kansas. And I have an 8-year-old who's loves to be, he wants to be a NBA player, but he also wants to be a YouTuber.
Okay.
So I'm trying to, position them also. So besides that, I work. I have a t-shirt company, but I haven't really been focused on that. Being a publicist, it takes me a lot. Literally, it's like once I clock out, I have to go. Like, okay, I got this event. Like, I got this, or I RSVP this. Okay, I need to do this. I need to follow up with this. I need to see if my media team gonna follow. Because I partnership with a lot of major people here in the industry. So it's just sometimes my day can go from a 9 to 5 to 7 in the morning to I don't get back home to 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm back up again at 7. Then still working, still got to be a mom. So my biggest thing is time management for me. So I have to, but once you love doing it, or once you love, that's the passion that you have, it doesn't make it's like you doing it, it's fun, so I don't get tired. Now, sometimes being out here in some of these, like Big Boogie had his music premiere, so he dropped his music, shout out Big Boogie, CMG and all that, but being around these young artists, by me being a little older, and some of these young guys, now don't get it twisted. I love me a young man. I do.
She's a young man.
Young men keep me on my toes. Old men, I'm sorry. I've lost it for y'all. But the younger, sorry. But the younger men have to keep you on your toes. So sometimes you got to learn how to relate. You got to be relatable. You can't be just, I'm KP, but you got to be standing next to some trap boys. You got to understand their lingo. You got to understand how they vibe to get into the crowd. Because if you ain't vibing, you're not going to get in that circle. And that's the biggest thing on, branding yourself and be able to get into those circles. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, or your camp that you with, you got to have a powerful camp. Mm-hmm. So shout out to you, of course, In the Mix TV, my boy Cali Shots. Like, he's very connected. So it's like we can maneuver in the hood. I like my team with dudes. You know what I'm saying? I like to be the only baddest bitch. I'm sorry. In the building, aka Trina. I love you, Trina. But I like to move with heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me because that's my personality. When I'm in the street, I'm very masculine. My masculine energy is don't play. But behind closed doors, I'm a very submissive woman. But you just gotta understand it. I'm very submissive, but only maybe one or two, honey, can get me to submit. That's why I'm probably going through a divorce now. But it's all good. But you know, I am. I'm KP. You know, I'm very transparent, very open. I'm an open book. It is what it is. This is my life.
So you talked about having a t-shirt company. You talked about being a mom. Let me ask you, what was the first business that you launched?
The t-shirt company when COVID hit.
The t-shirt company?
Yes.
So that was your first time stepping out on faith doing
Absolutely.
business? Wow. So 2019?
Yeah.
And so what made you think t-shirt? What made you say go to that?
Well, I take that back. Let's take that back. I did an online beauty supply because, you know, when COVID hit, you couldn't go to the beauty supply stores no more. So, you know, you still needed your lashes. Everybody was adamant about masks. So I was selling lashes, masks. I was selling perfume. I could just order online because you couldn't get nowhere.
Right.
So I was booming. I was booming for like the first 6 months. I was booming. But, you know, at ATL, they don't keep you closed too long. So when they start opening streets back up, then it's like that business kind of just started sinking. So I was like, okay, I'm a fashionista. I want to open a boutique. I want to do this. So let's start a t-shirt brand because I wanted to start t-shirts and say catchy phrases. I love saying crazy stuff and representing as a thick girl. So I wanted to do my own t-shirts. You know, I can't. It's hard for me to find stuff on my side. So if I can't find it, let me create it.
Okay.
So I started doing that, and that boomed for a minute too. And then after that, I just started, you know, started back modeling, started back doing my own boutique stuff. Then I got, you know, did a TV show with Love and Hips TV. We did that for 3 years. Okay. And it's like after that, I just went from TV host to boom. Now I'm in publicist. Like it's crazy. Life is just amazing. But one thing I've learned is I've learned how to one, trust God, and two, trust the process. Nothing happens overnight. Yeah, I mean, now it can, but you gotta be able to trust that process. If you don't see it, don't give up. Just keep going. It's gon' pop. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be patient. Everybody want that right now, right now, right now, right now. That doesn't happen all the time.
And let's get. I love that you said. Let's get into what pop means, because this word pop. Maybe I'm older too, baby. Pop mean. So there's two sides. I think some people chase fame and some people chase money.
That's right.
And so, or we won't say chase. Some people happy when they find fame,
right?
And some people happy with just the dollars, right?
Okay.
So I used to want to be famous when I was a kid. I wanted to be an actress. I'm like, I'm gonna be an actress and model. I modeled, I acted. And then I got older and I got some real money for the first time doing something that I did. And I realized, shit, who care about fame?
Right.
I like how this sit over here. I like to eat where I eat, go where I want, spend, you know. And that really made me say, I don't gotta be the face. So when you say pop, and I really want to know what other people think about this, what does pop mean? Let's say two sides. What do you think pop means to people that think I want to make it? And what does pop mean to you now that you're in the business?
Pop means to me, like, just say you might be at home and you just do your little TikTok videos or you do whatever, but somebody like from the Tyler Perry camp might be like, oh, I like her. And then they start following you. Next thing you know, somebody might reach out to you and be like, hey, I think I got a role for you. You know what I'm saying? That's your pop. Like, it can pop instantly. Somebody like in the industry, just say, Young Gotti, you know, you might be rapping and selling your stuff, doing your live or whatever, but somebody like Young Gotti be like, I see something in you. I want you to be on my camp. Just like old girl from I'm sorry. My bad. Gorilla. Shout out to Gorilla. Glorilla. But, you know, she used to do her little ratchet videos and then, okay, you know, Young Gotti, them, all them, they saw her. Boom. Now she with CMG. Now she with the camp. Now she blowed up. It's just about the right person, the right timing. And if they see you, they pop. Just for me. You know, sometimes for me, I want to transition more into movies and because my personality, I want to go into radio. So I position myself to be around a lot of people that's in radio. You know, I want them to see KP in action. I don't want to be like, okay, casting call. I feel like I'm bigger than a casting call. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I feel like God is going to put somebody in me and be like, yo, it's something about her. I want to work with you. And next thing you know, I'm quitting this 9 to 5 and I'm doing what I'm loving. I'm making $100,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? It's just about positioning yourself and letting the right people see you. You know what I'm saying? Using the right hashtags, getting a lot of people attention. You got to get that right attention. You got to create that right energy. If you don't, ain't nobody gonna see you.
I know this. I personally know everything you said is true. But my pop, I really want to. I want to be the pop. Like everybody is interested in getting put on. Now Tyler Perry called me. Now we had because of Chrissy Collins. Shout out to Chrissy Collins. We were able to get an interview with Tyler Perry. But I want to be the next Tyler Perry, and I don't know if people believe in that pop. Like I do. Like Oprah is a huge pop to me. I'm very self-made, like A-Line TV streaming. I love that I've been able to get some things moved. I love that people call, but I'm really waiting on the moment when my people realize that they can invest in their own self and we can make our own self pop. Yeah. I know it may be that might be why I moved the way I moved, but I'm taking any calls if y'all want. I'm taking any calls. I'm not saying I don't want to get the calls. I've had a couple calls. I've had some great things happen. But mine don't always go up and keep happening because I feel like my energy is more like, thank you, I'm about to take this back to me and I'm about to make this for us.
That's right.
And I believe in that pop too, y'all. Self-made pop. It's a little harder, the road a little harder.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I get in the doors and I meet great people, I'm excited, but I'm not looking for them to put me on the next project. I'm looking for them to invest in my project.
Right.
And I'm like, that's cool. You only got to put your name in it. But if you give me some capital, or if you use your name so I can get some capital,
that's it. Yeah.
I'm not really interested. So I think popping, you can pop a lot of ways, but it all come back down to what you say. It don't happen overnight.
It don't.
Either way you go, self-made, or hey, I'm waiting for somebody to help me get on. I'm very into brands, but I'm my own brand. E-Line is my own brand. I look up to Tyler Perry a whole lot, Oprah and all them, but E-Line is my brand. I really don't want to go make nobody else's brand.
Yeah.
I really am not interested in building nobody else's brand.
Me either.
I want them to come over. You got your brand now. Help a sister build her brand. Then we can collaborate.
Yeah, you got to collab.
You know.
You got to.
So I'm into that. But at the end of the day, we got KP here, and she is the public. So maybe I need to listen more, okay, so I can get my life right, okay, because she did what she do. So guys, I'm talking to live. It's real bad. I hope that our people can really make it right, because my eyes maybe hit the camera a few times, but I'm talking to y'all too. This is Thursday, baby.
That's right.
And we getting ready to go to commercial. When we come back, we're gonna review some music and review some people and what y'all wearing out in these straights. And we'll be right back with the beautiful KP, baby. We want you guys to know that we still are offering podcasts. So you can still come here. We will produce that podcast for you. We're going to film it. We're going to help you put it together, your segments. We'll even help you write it and help you get your guests in as well. So this is just a preview of what the new studio, in the process of us moving with them this year. We've done some new things. We've worked with new organizations, partnered with different people. So excited to be part of the incubator program at the Russell Innovation Center. So it's like, this is the studio you guys see. You guys can get your own show here. We've got some different versions we're going to show you today. This is really a showcasing for all of you guys to see that you can come in now that the studio is set up and you can film your podcast here with us.
I had Anthony Good, my right-hand man, here with me today. We gave you a little piece of what it would look like if you were to come and you were to film and do your podcast. You're going to get a highlight video from the production department. You see, we also have another area that could be switched out, 2 white chairs. You can put your drink, switch your table out, come over here and you can have whatever, a different look. And so come out, record with us.
LeBron X, the black perspective, right here on E-Line TV, and I'm
Welcome, shalom.
Sometimes people be sick and they don't know why.
Right.
Sometimes people be mentally and emotionally LeBron X with the black perspective.
And I'm still not doing what she told me to do.
don't want to hear it, I'm on 10 and I'm ready.
Let me see. I can't even give my boys. This was.
There are 8 different
Talk to your dad.
I did. It was a family chat.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you're a business owner. It's like, you step out on faith, and then God just have you.
I have a urban store. And we are back, baby. It's Thursday, and I got my girl here, KP.
KP, you know
The
who it
thickest.
is.
I just want to say that. We're going to have to put that in. The thickest.
The thickest.
Look, so you've been here dropping all kind of nuggets for us, keeping us on game when it comes to what the world of the publicist looks like and what we should be trying to do with ourselves before we look for a publicist.
That's right.
And then you kept it real 100, and I really love that you talked about your life as a whole, being a mother, working a 9 to 5, and you talking about your grind. So many people hide the grind.
Yeah.
And I love that you like, look, this is what I do. I'm effective at it, but at the same time, I'm on my grind as well.
Absolutely. It's hard. Like, I can't even date really because I don't have that time to put into dating because right now I'm focused on building me as a brand and my clients and my future clientele. So sometimes I can't even lie, y'all. I don't have time to date. I don't have time to get no nookie. But hey, I work. I'm in love with a chick. My lifestyle is different. You know, I got a lot riding on me. I take care of a lot of situations. So I'm working on right now just getting financially set and being able to be in a place where I can leave the 9 to 5 and just focus 100% on being 100% a publicist.
I love it. I love it. So in this segment, I'm letting people call in. Guys, if you're watching, call in to 404-835-1318. Call in and ask KP anything you have. We're getting ready to close out, but I want to talk about what's going on in these streets and the fashion. See, I believe fashion and trends is different, okay?
New age, this new Atlanta here.
Look, when you invited to something, right? Everybody got their own style.
Yes.
So fashion is about your style because it could be something weird as hell, but if you wear it the right way, I'm like, damn, that's cute. I couldn't pull it off.
Yeah.
But but that's what fashion is. You make a believe out of people. Trends is trying to wear what's hot, and that ain't always gonna go with your body shape or what. So trying to fit in with a trend. I don't always do well with trends. Okay. So tell me, what do you see in these streets that we need to X out right now?
Baby, these young people with these jogging pants or pajama pants on.
No, not the pajama. No.
Like they be killing me with the street skater boy. Like, well, I guess everybody like that skater boy look. Some of the younger people like
it's cute on some folks.
It's cute on some people. You know, for the girls, of course, they wear their little tight little mini skirts showing their coochie. Coochie popping. But you know what I'm saying? I'm old school, so I like a nice little pencil. You know, but see, it depends on the event. I can go with some slacks on. I can go with my little joggers and something cute.
You look cute today.
You know what I'm saying? Something cute, chic. Or I could just go and put on cute little dress, cute on some boots, because I don't wear them heels and stuff no more. My modeling days is kind of much like I'm tired of the modeling. So that's kind of over. But yeah, I'm over the pajama pants and I'm over all that, the nappy dreadlocks, and it look like you don't comb your hair. I'm over the people that if you're going to wear lace front wigs, make sure your glue ain't showing. Like, it just be all caked up and mad up. I just be like, it's just too much for me.
So you said that's my thing. My pet peeve. No shade. My hair need to be done. No shade. I don't like the baby hair. I can't.
Sometimes the baby has too much.
I can't do it. I just can't. I can't.
You go to the beauty supply store and just buy the baby hair and slap it on your head.
Somebody told me about that. My cousin told me about that. I just can't do the baby hair.
You got real hair though, so you don't need to do the baby hair.
But I don't like it. I just be like, why the baby hair down to your hair, right?
Yeah, not too much.
And then your line for the hair right here.
Yes.
I be paranoid about my little lace front. I like to cut the lace front off and then I be like trying to cover.
Yeah.
Because the lace front be irritating.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just that's my little thing. I'm always gonna do me.
Yeah.
And so since I'm not a trendsetter, sometimes people are like, what you got on? But I'm okay with that because I'm a freak.
I'm comfortable.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's in the streets. I'm with you. Pajama pants, can we put them away?
Them bonnets.
The bonnets.
Oh my God, they get rid of bonnets like it's a hat.
And baby, if it don't matter if your titties is perky or not, It's okay if you wear a tight shirt and but I'm a girl that believe you need a good old bra. I'm just
and a good old girdle.
And I don't care how skinny you is. You need a waist trainer. You need the shaper.
You know you got dimples in your ass. Put on something.
You know, but if you find you don't need one, it's okay. I remember back in the day when I was finding I didn't know what a shaper was, baby. I didn't need one, but it's okay to have one just to look like this.
Yeah, just pull it together, especially as a plus size woman. You want to look together.
Baby, if you are a plus size and you is not shaping it, it's not saying you ain't proud of your body, but you want to look the best that you can be.
More smooth.
Okay, and so I can speak on that. You know, you want to be the look the best you can be. So don't say we bashing because, baby, I just lost a little change weight, okay? We ain't bashing. We just saying you
and I'm a full-size woman, so I ain't bashing either.
So we talk about that, but most of all, girl, I had so much fun with you today.
I did.
The biggest thing we didn't talk about, and I want y'all to know, is that KP is a cast member for Bossed Up, baby.
Ooh, Bossed Up, ATL. Y'all make sure y'all be tapping in.
Bossed Up, and so Bossed Up is an E-Line TV production. It's about women in Atlanta that's doing great things. It's not really about women, so I'm gonna stop saying that. It's about entrepreneurs and people that's on the journey of pursuing their dreams, because we are gonna be adding some men to the cast. And so it's really, but right now we focus on the ladies because we know everything surrounds the woman. If you don't believe it, I'm sorry.
Right.
Life comes from the woman and the man, but the woman is how it is transported into this world.
Yes.
And so at the end of the day, I personally believe what we do at home for our boys, like I got boys too.
Yeah.
It shapes how our boys go out and treat other women and what they think women will accept. So no matter how y'all men feel about it, we shape the world. We shaped how you feel. If you disrespect women, believe me, when you go back in your mind, you're gonna be like, it was because of something you seen.
That's right.
You know. So as women, we wanted to show how